With the release of Cybernetic Horizon comes a new stable Link 4 to almost any extra deck. This new Link 4 is Borrelsword Dragon, a card with the following effect. 3+ effect monsters. Cannot be destroyed by battle. Once per turn, quick effect. You can target one attack position monster, change it to defense position. Also, this card can make a second attack during each battle phase this turn. Your opponent cannot activate cards or effects in response to this effect's activation. Once per turn, when this card declares an attack on a face-up monster, you can activate this effect. Until the end of this turn, this card gains attack equal to half that monster's current attack, and if it does, that monster's current attack is half. Long story short, this card can get over big monsters. It can output 6,000 damage by switching one monster from attack to defense, and overall is an OTK machine. However, there's one thing to keep in mind, and that is its price tag of around $55. In today's video, I'm going to ask the question, is Borrelsword Dragon worth it? So if you didn't know, Borrelsword Dragon in the OCG is very popular. This card takes the place of Borrelsword Dragon in some extra decks as well, which is a pretty big statement concerning how powerful Borrelsword Dragon is. Seeing as this card is a counterpart to that card though, it's no surprise. Borrelsword Dragon is usually used to take care of problem monsters, and while Borrelsword Dragon doesn't power creep Borrelsword, it usually can do the same job. While I still think Borrelsword Dragon is a better card than Borrelsword, I think Borrelsword is going to be used in more of a different aspect, meaning ending games instead of dealing with problems. This aspect is where Borrelsword excels, as it can output damage like no one's business. All you need is Borrelsword and not a Link monster with 2,000 or more attack, and it's game over. Seeing as it can output so much damage is the main appeal of this card. Whether it be get over big monsters and output damage, or just output damage, this card is amazing. So right now, its price is just around $55, which is honestly kind of cheap. Now, what do I mean by this? Well, this is a card that is considered as a staple in the OCG, and I honestly believe it will be the same here. So for a card like this, I honestly believe it will go up in the future, and if you do buy it, it should be now rather than later. This isn't a card that you would get super excited about by thinking about all the possibilities with. It's more of a card that you play in competitive decks. So if you enjoy doing well competitively, then sure, this card is pretty enjoyable to use. I tried to build up some suspense for this, but I couldn't really do it. This card is most certainly worth it. One reason why is because this card is a staple, meaning it will probably be in most decks you see from now on. The second reason is because it's a one-of. This means you almost will never see people playing 2, unless you're like me and will build anything at locals. My last thing is to pick this card up while you still have the chance, meaning before it becomes $80. This will most likely happen considering its reprint will be in next year's Megatons, most likely. That's quite a while from now, and I suggest while they're still quote-unquote cheap to pick them up. Thanks for watching guys, I hope you enjoyed. I know for some people it's obvious, but hopefully this video helped out others. I also made a Twitter, so follow my account in the description below. Remember to like, comment, subscribe, follow my Twitter, and hit that notification bell, and I'll see you guys next time. Wow, that is quite a mouthful.